I'm Captain Dr.R.ANTONY AMALA JAYASEELI from Fatima College. Today, I'm going to talk about respiration. Respiration, as we all know, it is an essential physiological activity of all the living organisms to stay alive. In order to define, it is a gaseous exchange between the organism and the environment. Through respiration, the animals are able to get energy to do work. In short, it can also be said to be the process of biological oxidation where oxygen is being utilized and carbon dioxide is being given out. There are two types of respiration. One is external respiration and the other one is internal respiration. So external respiration, it is carried out by the lungs and its accessory structures. It can also be called as breathing. So this includes both inspiration as well as expiration. So that is intake of air and then the expiring of the inhaled air. So it is very common process that is mostly available in the higher organisms. In lower forms, the skin plays a vital role in respiration. The second type of respiration is called as internal respiration. So here the gaseous exchange between the blood and the other circulating fluid takes place. Hence it is called as internal respiration. So it is the level where the cellular respiration is being involved. So here it is the internal respiration, it is taking place between the cells as well as the blood cells, where there is gaseous exchange taking place between the different parts of the body. Whereas external respiration, it is just taking the oxygen from the environment and taking them into the lungs for the purpose of breathing. Now let's see the respiratory organs in man. So in man, there are two lungs, which is the chief respiratory organ. They are spongy in nature. They are located in the two thoracic cavity, and as we know, the lungs are cone-shaped with apex above. The right lung, as we know, it has three lobes, and the left lung, it has two lobes. The lungs, they are being connected to the external nostrils through a respiratory passage. So this passage consists of external nostrils, the nasal cavity, the internal nostrils leading to the pharynx, larynx, that is the voice box, trachea, bronchus, and finally the bronchus dividing into the bronchioles. So here the trachea is the windpipe that is located inside the neck. The trachea divides into two branches called as bronchi. The bronchi is the one that enters into the lungs. So when it is entering, it is called as primary bronchi. The primary bronchi divides to form the secondary bronchi, and the secondary bronchi will divide to form the tertiary bronchi, which finally divides into the terminal bronchi. So the terminal bronchi are the one which divides into the smaller parts called as the bronchioles. The bronchioles leads to the alveolar ducts, and these alveolar ducts, it opens into the white space that is called as the vestibule. The vestibule, it receives many infundibula, and each infundibulum has a bunch of alveolus, or what is called as the air sacs. There are two blood vessels linked with the lungs. That is, the lungs receives the deoxygenated blood through the pulmonary artery, and the oxygenated blood is carried away from the lungs by the pulmonary vein. Thank you.